Andrew Tate, I think he's very entertaining.
I don't know anything about Andrew Tate.
I think he's smart. He's a kickboxer, badass. The metaphor that he's making is there's sultans and kings have had women for eons.
Right.
Which is true.
That's true.
And any time that women want to kind of go, they're like, yeah, but that one queen, Cleopatra, that one time had a bunch of men. Like, they'll give one example. But, like, men can, like, Genghis Khan, I think, like, had, like
a sixth of the population.
Yeah,
yeah, like
true.
a sixth of the population.
But should there be a separate set of rules for men and women on cheating?
But there's a big difference between.
No,
Yeah.
Adam. Should there be a separate set of rules for men and women?
Are we talking about kings and sultans
I'm talking about
or men?
I'm talking about regular men and women.
Okay, let me break down three different things. Number one, Andrew Tate views himself mentally as a king or a sultan.
Stop this.
Whether you agree with him or not, he's like, I'm the fucking man.
Yeah, and I'm
good looking. I make money. I'll kick your ass. I'll take your girl. I do what the fuck I want. If you don't like it, get the out. That's him. Whether you agree with it or not, I'm letting you know who he is.
He can do whatever he wants.
Some people say that he's playing a role or playing up a role.
Some might say.
But if you roll the tape, that guy is a badass. World kickboxing champion. Like,
I hate to tell you, but that didn't read badass to me. It read sad and pathetic.
Just letting you know the dude's a badass. Okay.
Yeah. That's not badass. You know what a badass would have said? No, there's
What?
not a separate set of rules for men and women. A badass man would have said, when I'm with a woman, I respect her. If I'm going to, demand respect from her, I got to give it back. It's a matter of character. I may find other women attractive. That doesn't mean I'm going to act on it because I respect my woman. That's what a badass man would have said. He's not badass.
Who would you?
Sultan,
okay.
I don't care if he considers himself a sultan. He's not a badass.
I'm with you. However, most men, what I say is most people are most people. Most people don't get A+ and go to Harvard. Most people don't fail out of high school.
That's fair.
Most people are C students.
You think most men feel this way, what he said?
If you gave a man an opportunity of say, you're going to marry the girl of your dreams and you're going to live with her. And by the way, she's going to give you a pass once a year to sleep with whatever girl you want. How many guys are going to say yes to that?
I don't know.
Every fucking guy.
No, I disagree.
I'm letting you know.
No, I'm telling you.
Well, there's alphas, there's
true.
betas, there's gammas, there's omegas, there's different types of guys. But most guys, if they can have their cake and eat it too, will. By the way, so will most women.
I would not do that. I would have zero interest in that.
We've already established that you're not the norm.
Can I tell you something
Jedediah.
that most of my friends throughout my life, you may notice I have like a little bit, I don't want to say a male energy. I don't know how to say it.
You're an alpha female.
I guess. But so I've been friends with a lot of, I've had a lot of guys.
It's the shoulder bop.
I've had a lot of guys around me in my life.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of male. My best friend is a male.
You have a good relationship with your dad?
I have a great relationship with my dad.
Okay, he's probably raised you very well.
My dad's badass.
Are you aware that many women have very
daddy issues?
Daddy issues. Are you aware of this?
Of course.
Well, maybe that's why you have such good upbringing and why you're like have your head on strong.
But that doesn't
And there's millions of women that are like, I just looking for a daddy replacement.
True. But that doesn't
Come
change.
to Papa,
Doesn't change what I'm saying, which is that we need to forget about what the norm is. Oh, this is the norm. And we need to talk about what's right and what's wrong.
Most men can't do what Andrew Tate is doing.
But it's also,
he views himself as a king or a sultan.
but is it right?
Who can do that.
Is what he's saying, is that fair? Is that right? Is that just?
Well, ask the women that he's with.
Because I don't need to ask the women he's with. Because no respectable woman would put up with that shit.
How do you define respectable women?
A woman
the guy
who
dates very pretty women.
A woman who respects herself, a woman who respects her body, a woman who respects her own mind is not going to go mess with a guy who's saying shit like that.
By the way,
I'm telling you straight up.
I don't care
how much money he has.